Hello guys, I'm doing a bit of a pre-intro for this video because what you're about to watch was actually filmed back in the summer, so it might look a bit confusing releasing it now. So I just wanted to provide a bit of context. Basically, we wanted to release this video to coincide with the launch of this product, and we didn't know when that was going to be, so we've just been waiting and waiting, and now this product is finally being revealed and launched at the Great British Land Rover show this weekend on the ORE stand. It did actually feature on the ORE stand at the LRO show a couple of months ago as well, but it wasn't for sale. It was just kind of in the corner with no kind of labeling on it, so I don't know if anyone actually noticed it, but I did mention it in the video I did at the ORE stand at this year's LRO show. But yes, like I said, this is the official launch this weekend. You can buy it at the Great British Land Rover show today. I think by the time this video is out, it will already be over. So if you pick one up, thank you very much. If not, I think within a week of this video releasing, it will also be available on the ORE website as well. So I'll put a link in the description to the website down below. Otherwise, this is the installation and reveal video for us. So I hope you enjoy it and check out the product. Hello guys, and welcome back to TierSpec TV. Believe it or not, one of the questions we get asked most on this channel is where did you get that? The guard that sits behind the driver's seat, and it's on my Defender, it's on Nissa's Discovery, it's on pretty much all of the Land Rovers around here, so you'll see them a lot on the channel. And here in Denmark, it's actually a legal requirement to have this guard behind the driver's seat on certain types of vehicles, basically utility vehicles or vehicles that don't have any rear seats like this, like Nissa's Discovery, etc. But as far as we're aware, there's no company that actually makes anything like this, and we don't even know where they come from because people ask where we get them from, and the answer is we don't know. It's just something that, I don't know, the authorities fit, I guess, before you get a car, and if you buy second hand like we do, they're just there because, you know, they would have been fitted by the dealer whenever they were new. But there was definitely a lot of interest in this, so we reached out to ORE, who we are brand ambassadors for, and said, could they look into making something like this? And that's what they did. So we're really excited to share this. It's exactly that. It's a guard for your Defender, which we're going to be fitting today. And we've been working with ORE for a long time on developing this. And I think by the time this video is out, you should be able to buy it, and there will be links in the description or possibly on the screen where you can go buy this product, which we're really excited to say. So today we're going to be fitting it.
So in the kit you're going to get is the top brace here. You're going to get the cargo guard itself. It's just nice plating with loads of weird holes. We're going to get into why these are made. And you're going to get the brackets here for the bottom bit, which sits on the rear bulkhead inside. As long as you haven't removed that, shouldn't be a problem. And again, a nice little drug bag here with all the bolts needed, very nicely labeled what kind of bolts are inside, so you can do your own checkup and see if you got all the parts you need. Again, this is a pre-production run, so the name is a bit wrong and we are missing a sign here, but again, we have to test it out and see if it actually works for what we wanted to do. The installation in offer is quite easily. Of course, you have to get the old one out here. Other than that, if you're lucky, you only have to drill 2 holes into your bulkhead to mount it. We're going to go into detail about that. Other than that, you should have 2 holes there, 2 holes there, and everything should just bolt straight up. Again, each Land Rover is a bit different to another, but so far as we can see, everything lines up quite nicely. But these ones, I think we have got about 4 Land Rovers or Defenders equipped with this kind of door guard, and each of them look different from one another, so quite nice to get rid of that and get a nice one placed in. For the installations, you don't need other thing than a drill to drill the holes into the bulkhead here. You need a spanner, and you need some kind of wrench as well to kind of counter the nuts, and that is about it to mount it. So it shouldn't be taking too long, but again, we are kind of notorious for taking small jobs and making them very long somehow. But first job is to get this one out. After that, mount the top piece, mount the cargo guard itself onto the top brace here, and in the end we can then line up these 2 brackets with the holes here and then drill the holes into the bulkhead for the last bit of the puzzle, and then it should just mount in. And it's also to be said that this one is a left-hand drive vehicle. These fit both right-hand side and left-hand side. You could just flip this one around, and now it matches a left-hand drive. Oh, sorry, a right-hand drive. So there isn't two different kits. It's the same kit. All the holes are drilled in the same place, so that kind of narrows it down quite a bit for production-wise as well. So first up, that guy has to go out.
It's not a sack. Where's the sack, Chris? The sack and the straw, like the good old days. Comes with bolts in a sack.
It smells like harvest.
See, and then we can go feed this to the horses afterwards. A bit forward. Forward, about there. Oh.
That'll be fine.
It's like I was looking down here forward, and I looked up, and then it's like completely off. So the installation is done. That was all nice and easy, and all we needed were these tools right down here, a 4mm, 10mm, 10, and the drill bit, and the drill to put the drill bit in. And like I say, all nice and easy. The one thing we got wrong was we thought that the bolts here were the ones included in the kit, but actually you just reuse the bolts that are already from the car to mount to the roof in there. And like we said, this is a pre-production model, so there's some things that will change later on for those of you that buy it. Like, for example, the holes in the brackets here will be made a bit larger, so you can move this back and forwards to adjust the angle of that, so you don't have a sloped guard. And then the other thing I want to point out is the texture of this, because this of course does use ORE's powder coating system, but the texture of this you'll find is a much rougher texture compared to, say, the steering guard or the wheel carrier that we fitted previously. And that's done so that when you attach things, as we're going to show in a moment how that works, when you have things mounted on here, that they don't rub against it and rub off the powder coating, so it's a rougher texture for that purpose. We've actually got a second one here, nice texture, which we could mount on the other side just for fun, so you protect both sides, but here legally you only need to have the one on the left, and then we've got the old one here as well, just for comparison.
So as you can see, it's not only looking very futuristic and very nice painted, but all these small holes and slots actually got a quite nice function as well. These holes are kind of made through the military and law enforcement, called MOLLE, M-O-L-L-E, and these are made to attach bags like this one. Got loads of these small straps here, where you can then place it onto here and then kind of sew it into these different systems, and they will hold more than the bag would for equipment and stuff, so you can have this whole thing filled up with something like a first aid kit. Putting it through, back again, and hooking it onto it pretty much anywhere where you want to and what kind of orientation you need it to be. Other than that, you can also take your tow rope. You can get an old strap here. Let's say I wanted to get it on this one, place it through here. Out this one. Like that. And you got your tow rope here, nice and secured, and you can use another one here at the bottom bit if you wanted to have a bag placed next to it with, I don't know, some other kind of recovery tools or whatever you kind of want to use. Other than that, we also got two small mounting holes down here at the bottom, where you can also mount something kind of hanging downwards if you wanted to. And again, these holes are in different sizes. So you've got the slots here, and you've got the bigger holes, so you can actually use some kind of grappling hook or something to hook onto it. Could maybe also use something like these ones to go in and hook onto it to let things hang down from it. So it's a really nice system. It's been tested for many years and actually works quite well. And of course you can get other ones than just these military ones. You can get black ones. Law enforcement use it as well. This kind of molly system here. But it's a really nice system. It's looking really nice, and you can pretty much hang anything you want to it onto this bit here. So generally really nice system, really nice kind of function of a normal dog guard made into this system as well.
So this is a video we've really been looking forward to making. The product has been in development for a long time now. We set Ori the challenge of making a guard like this because we saw so many of you guys showing interest in it, and they, as usual, went above and beyond by creating something that has a secondary purpose by being able to accommodate tools and accessories like this, and it uses their powder coating system, which we've seen on the steering guard, the wheel carrier and the seat corner protectors as well, and now on here with a nice sort of rough finish to it, so it's a bit more durable, so your bags and tools and things won't be damaging it. So I just love that they've thought of stuff like that, and yeah, I mean, at the same time, I am not at all surprised, but really cool product. By the time this video is out, it should already be on sale, so there'll be a link down in the description to where you can buy it, and there should be an ORE badge there as well for those of you that go and buy it. We're missing that because, you know, pre-production. So, with the pre-production team. So do go check it out at ORE's website. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.